Hello student, welcome back to social class. Last class already we completed 2 lessons from a history part and today we are learning about a new lesson that is from a political science. First lesson is the problem of India and their solution. And we already know that when as India was faced many problems even before independence, after independence and also even at present also. So since from 1947, India faced numerous external and also internal problems and it should be managed through efficient administration. It was facing two sides, about the internal and external problem. It was faced by India and it should be managed through a efficient administration. It can be managed through a efficient administration. And you know that India is a democratic country and it also followed as a democratic government. And also in order to follow this one, we require that as a citizen support. So citizen supports are required in order to bring a democratic government that is through in a central and even in a state and also even in a local levels also. And even this one matter we learned about since after 1947. At present India is facing a many problems. So whose duty is to solve this one? Yes, of course, it is none other. We the citizen of India, it's our duty that we have to see first the problem, then we have to knew the problem and later afterwards we have to find a solution for this problem. And it is not only done by one or two people, it should be done or it should be taken hand by entire citizen. So that's what I told that as India is facing a many problems, but it is the duty of entire citizen. So we the people of India, we have to see the problem, we have to knew the problem and we have to find the solution for this problem. Some problems are it is a man-made one. As a human, he was doing a problem and it was as like a practices we can consider. Some problem are it is a natural one. Naturally it was occurring a problems are there. And some problem are it is a national emergency one. So here three part of problems we can see. Natural one, naturally occurring, man-made or a human-made, it is a man-made one we can consider. And third one is it is none other, that is a national emergencies. So how we can solve this problem? We can solve this problem and we should solve or we should found a solution for this problem, that is through a good administration. Good administration. Through that we can solve this problem. One. Another one is that is a social reformation. Social reformation. Third one is important is a fast and efficient judiciary system. Fast and efficient judiciary system. So here nearly three organs it is very important, that is the executive, legislative and the judicial part. It should be in a proper way so that we can bring there as a good government or a good administration we can bring. So a good administration will be there, then definitely entire problem of India or entire problem of a country it can be solved easily. Now let's learn about what are the problems of India. It was faced even at present also, earlier also it was faced there. Let me see one by one. Problems of India. In this lesson, we are learning nearly 6 to 7 problems. Many other problems are there, but most it was highlighting in India. That one we are learning one by one. First, we are learning about unemployment, corruption, discrimination, status of women, terrorism, and a corporate strategy. Like this and many other problems we are learning here one by one. First, let's move to towards the first one, that is unemployment. What's the meaning of unemployment, and what are the problems mainly based for this, and also how we can solve, or what are the solutions we can bring here? Let me learn one by one here. First of all, let's go to unemployment. Just we added here before articles or else it will be called as employment. Employment means it is another working people. Unemployment means it is they are not working. They are not doing any work here. For that we can call, or that problem or that situation we can call it as unemployment. And also even those people they are not working. Here we can see one thing as about the nearly 3-part we learned. As below 14 years and also after 60 years, can we consider them to do a work? No. If it is they are doing a work that is below 14 means they are considered called as a child labor. If it is a person or about a senior citizen above 60, they will do a work means we will consider as they are in a retirement age, they require that as a rest, yes or no? So here we are telling that as what is the meaning of unemployment. It is a situation, or unemployment is a situation where a person does not get a work in accordance with his capacity and qualification. Even though he was having a qualification, even though he was having that as a capacity, then also he was not, or even though he was eager to do a work in a lower wages, then such a person we can call him as an unemployed person, and such situation we can call it as unemployment. I hope you are understanding. It is a situation where a person does not get any work in accordance with his capacity and even qualification. So I hope you are understanding. It is creating a situation. So it is a situation where a person does not get any work, even though he was having that as a qualification, even though he was having that as a capacity, and even though he was ready to do a work for a lower wages. Such a situation we can call it as unemployment. Now what is the main reason behind that? Whenever I am asking here, I hope almost all are knowing about what is the main reason behind that for this situation. It is none other than we are standing second in a position. What is that? Yes, of course, it is none other than overpopulation. That is a reason. Overpopulation. Population will be there in every country, but ours is an overpopulated country. So that is the main problem. Even as a work are limited, but people are more means, then definitely it was creating this situation. So here I hope you are understanding overpopulation. It is the main reason for that situation, that is unemployment as a problem in India. And even though along with that overpopulation, another most important will be there, because we are in a developing position. India is in a developing country, we will call that one. And also here as a developed matter also it was brought there as a problem, or it is also called as one of the reasons for unemployment. What is that reason? Modern technology. Modern technology. So how it will be a reason for unemployment? See, whenever as a technologically India was developed here, means instead of instead of people, we are utilizing that as a machine. Nowadays, as about nearly 10 people doing a work, it will be done by one machine. So nearly 9 or the remaining 9 people, they will become as unemployed here. So for example, as a computer, It can be calculate and it can be take a photo, or it can be a reserve things, everything, or it can be a recording everything it will be done in a one machine. Earlier it will be done by a different people. So that's what I told her, as a 10 people doing a work, it will be done by one machine. Only one person is required in order to handle that machine. Means remaining 9 people, they will become as a unemployed here. So that's what I told her, as a modern technology also one of the reason for a unemployment here. And apart from these two reasons, overpopulation and also a modern technology, some other reasons also will be there. Let's learn one by one. Over dependence of agriculture. Lack of skill-based education. Destroy of cottage industry. Destroy of cottage industry, and a lack of, or about a shortage of natural resources. So these are four important reasons also. It is a mainly reason for unemployment we can consider. How it will be depending, or how it will be interdependent to this problem, or how it will be considered as a reason for unemployment. One is the over dependence of agriculture. You know that when as India is about agriculture is that it is a backbone of Indian economy we can consider. Nearly 60% of people still they are depending on agriculture. It is also reason we can consider. 3 months they will grow, and then afterwards they continuously can't do a work, or continuously they won't grow here. They are waiting for a rain here, and they are waiting for that climate condition also. So that's what they are telling that as a over dependence of agriculture also it was creating a unemployment problem also. Here next one is the lack of skill-based education. Now we know that when as a education, it is like a mark oriented. In order to get there as a mark, they are learning and practicing everything. But as about the skill-based education, it was not getting in a early time, or about while getting a basic education, they are not getting any skill-based education. That is also one of the most important problem. When they will go for an interview, they can't be quiz the interview here we can consider. So that's what, as about the lack of skill-based education also, it is one of the most important reason for unemployment. They will get a mark, as about I told, the capacity will be there, qualification will be there, eager to do a work, but they are not having that as whatever it is required for that a company or an industry. So there they are in a lack. So that is why I told lack of skill-based education. Next one is the destroy of cottage industry. Earlier we are having a small scale industry, cottage industry. There are people they are utilizing their talent here as like a handicraft work they are doing. Even though they are not having education, but in that matter they are perfect. But whenever as a large scale industries or a big industry or a company it was opened or it was started, it made to destroy there as a cottage or a small scale industry. Those who are working in that, they became as a unemployed here. Even though those people they want to join that as a large scale industry, means they require there as a qualification or a capacity here. There it will be a lack, yes or no? So that is also one of the reasons for a unemployment problem. Next one is the shortage of natural resources. We are not having abundance of natural resources. It is in a limited way, and how much will be that much only we have to utilize here. Most of the factories, most of the companies or most of the industries, it was started while utilizing there as a natural resources. If it will be a shortage, then there also it will be creating a problem, that is unemployment problem. So I hope you are understanding overpopulation, because we are standing second in the position in the population all over the world, and that is the main problem. I told that as the next it is interrelated with, or it was a continuation part. that is modern technology. When technologically developed by India, it is also problem. As 10 people doing a work, it will be done by one machine, means it is also creating a problem here. Next one is the over dependence of agriculture, and also even lack of skill-based education and destroy of cottage industry and shortage of natural resources. So these are the reasons for unemployment. Now let's go for how it can be solved. Before we have to know about according to a last census, means it is another 2011 census. According to 2011 census, India was in a poverty line, below poverty line and also above poverty line. We learned that, yes or no? So here, during this time, a census, that is according to 2011 census, poverty line in India, it is 21.9%. It was showing there as an increase of problem, that is increasing unemployment problem in India. Increasing unemployment problem in India. So it is having a connection, even though they are in a poverty line. What will happen means they won't get there as a proper education. They are not getting there as a skill-based education. They can't go for a work. They can't face that interview. So these are problem. And even though they are not getting there as a sufficient food, means physically and mentally they will be upset, or they will be not in a strong matter, means it is also creating a problem for unemployment. So I hope you are understanding. When a poverty line it was increased the unemployment problem in India also. Now what are the solutions we can take as a government in a both side, as in the state and also in the central part? Government was brought there as many other steps. It was taken of various steps. One is the steps it has been taken to improve steps. Children, please note it down that one. What are the steps it was taken by state government and the central government in order to solve the unemployment problem? First one is that steps has been taken to improve as about the skill-based job seeker. Skill-based job seeker. So what will happen here means they can be, so that they can go for, or they can have there as a excess of employment. Now they are learning one thing, but they are having other part as some other qualification or a skill they are having, means they can utilize. So they are having an excess of employment opportunity here. I hope you are understanding that the steps has been taken in order to improve skill-based job seeker. Through that they can go for, or they can have that as a excess of employment. How they can be excess of employment? They can be improved here. It is from by giving that as a loan or subsidy. A government was started to give these two facility. We already learned in the 9th standard about unemployment, the labor and unemployment lesson. We learned briefly about the matter, what is the meaning of it and how it can be solved. Everything we learned, and here also, as while giving a loan or a subsidy to a job seeker or to a waiting for a job people, if it is they are getting money as a loan, now they can be utilized or they can be invested that money in order to start any other industry or any other field of work, or about they can start there as a self-employment. So they can be go for self-employment program. And whenever they started their own industry, think about it, they got a loan, they got a subsidy, they invested that money in order to start a small factory. Now they should not be work under any other people. Now they will become as a owner for their production, or they will become as a owner of their industry. So what will happen here means they can be utilize their work, like a handicraft work they can be do here, and the entire work they are doing here means it will be creating the as a production. When they will be increase their production part, what will happen here means these people, or about a skill based or about a skilled people, they can be go for a competition with the globalized market and a production. So So these all important points are there about which we can see that as they are getting a loan or a subsidy or as improving their as a skill based job seeker so that they can have their as a excess of employment opportunity. Here what they are as a government was telling here means each and every individual they should be have or they should be encouraged indulge activities in order to sort out this problem. This is about the solution or a steps it was taken by government, and in the next class we are learning about some more problems about India and its solution. Till then, take care. Thank you.